about all this bad news, we have some good news. We have the brand new car. Porsche.
Not government.
Because this. Good morning, everyone. Well, is it a good morning? I woke up because of the rain, so the weather is kind of shitty. Moreover, it's Monday, so Mondays are usually bad. Today's extra bad Monday because, yeah, the weather is shitty. But moreover, I'm leaving this awesome place. I'm leaving this guy. Of course, I have to go, get back at some point in Overheating, but yeah, after spending a week time here, this guy became like, my little brother or something.
Thank you.
And especially his mom, who made awesome meals. I just cannot stop talking about those. It's just amazing. I told her she should really start a restaurant at Overheating, because we have like a lot of Italian restaurants. We need a French one. But on a serious note, about all this bad news, we have some good news. We're going to the museum first of the Le Mans. You haven't been there?
Not, it will be my first time.
So it will be his first time, my first time. So I'm really excited to see the history of Le Mans, and especially, well, I don't know, to finalize this trip with this. But first we need to make a pit stop, because the sound I was talking earlier about that the car was making is because of this. We're missing one bolt, so not so safe to go driving like that 700 or 900 or 1000 kilometers, depends on the pit stops I have to make between Overheating and here. Anyway, enough talking, let's go and try to fix that thing. This is not the Lexus anymore.
Yeah. A good old BMW.
Yeah, it always runs. Probably need to refill it as well before I go to...
Oh yeah, you're very low in petrol.
Yeah, but I also have gas and it doesn't indicate how much it is. So it goes on all the time, and when it's off, when it's empty, it just switches to petrol automatically. So I have no idea what it is, but extra reasons why Mondays suck. Because of fucking traffic jam. I think we need those two.
Yeah.
Definitely not here to buy an active series tourer. Okay, Sven is right now at the, what's it called? Well, at the service and parts department. We asked for the rear bolt of the wheel of the E36. Guess what? They need the documents and VIN number. How hard can it be to get the fucking part, the fucking bolt, which is probably the same on every BMW from the E-series? No, they need the VIN number. The laziness of people today.
Vous l'avez avec vous là?
Yeah.
Voilà. So, after having spent €4.15, including the VAT, we have the brand new car. Well, it was a bit headache, like I told you, with this stupid VIN number. I mean, I gave him the VIN number and he went back and went outside in like within 2 seconds, so he knew exactly what bolts he needed. And I don't think they have like different bolts or anything, but that's, I guess it's something common, because we have the same shit with dealerships, with any dealership, that they need a VIN number. For example, A45 AMG that we have at the Ring Garage needed new brake discs. So guess what? There's only one A45 AMG in the whole fucking world. There's edition 1, but there's nothing different about it. There is no A42 AMG or A35 AMG. There's only A45. We call them, hey, we need A45 AMG brake discs. Which A class? You're a fucking Mercedes dealership. Come on. Could you give us VIN number? Dude, A45 AMG brake discs, just Control F and look it up. No, in the end, we gave him a VIN number, and guess what their reply was? Oh, A45 AMG. So not the A class from the 90s. Are you fucking kidding me? Who's working at Mercedes dealership, you or us? Jesus, so today it's kind of bad, and that's why economy sucks and so on. Okay, well, let's not talk about the bad things. The good thing is the BMW of Le Mans. You cannot see it because there's a 7 Series. Go, thank you, bye. Yeah, there. BMW of Le Mans. Good service, apart from the stupid bureaucratic bullshit with the VIN number. Because the putting the bolt inside and yeah, the torquing and everything was free of charge, so thank you very much. Next up,
The museum.
nice. So something more positives to come.
Yeah.
Let's go. Heel bump on.
Yeah.
The museum and boutique, but mostly museum. And we can see a lot of people are still leaving the track. Also a lot of traffic jams here around Le Mans. A lot of people probably thought, hey, let's not leave on Sunday right after the race and avoid traffic jams and do it all on Monday. So now we have this situation here. Oh, a nice little Porsche. Okay, the opening times for the guys who are interested. Well, if they film me, I'm pretty sure I can film them. Oh, and the prices, obviously. €8.50. I think it's similar to Nürburgring. I kind of don't remember. It was also around €10. We are still not inside, like the actual museum, but here's a small exhibition of the cars, all the cars that have won Le Mans from the 1923 up until 2014. So we're still missing the two Porsches from 2015 and 2016 from yesterday. Yeah. What is amazing here, those are the beginning cars, but look at this, the Bugatti from 1937 has actually the same shape of cars which was becoming common in the 50s. So Bugatti was like ahead of its time, like by 10 years. That's why the brand is so amazing. Now the first part of the museum starts with an exhibition about the famous people related to the track. So we have the Bentley boys, we have Ettore Bugatti, and what's interesting, except for the information about them, they're also their personal items. So this is actually the hat of famous Ettore Bugatti with a piece of cloth and his signature. In this area over here, which is made in form of a watch or a clock, so you can see all the numbers. Here's being told the differences that Le Mans circuit has undergone through the years. And the best way to describe it is this: the difference between the 23 and 2008, and the average speed obviously kind of tripled from 92 kilometers to 216, and the amount of laps 128 to 381. Of course, a race is nothing without the supportive crew, the marshals and the fire department, the ambulance, the doctors and everything. So this particular area is dedicated to those amazing men who make everything possible to have a safe race. This is an old refueling truck. And little detail that I like in particular is this. I hope you can see it. This is not a tire, it's just a piece of rubber put around the wheel, which makes it kind of tire, but I guess it worked back in 1924, I believe. Yeah, in 1924, and it has been used for 24 years. I mean, today you already replace your equipment after a year, but this old baby, I think it has seen and refueled a lot of important race cars. Another small little detail spotted by Sven here. This truck has made 400,000 kilometers. That means my BMW, or actually Alex's BMW E36, has made more kilometers than the truck, which is like almost a century old by now. But what really amazes me is the huge collection of cars they have here. So there we have some iconic cars from the 50s, American cars, but look at this, something really special. This, you probably have guessed, is a turbine-powered car from 1952. A lot of batteries. That explains. Yep. Electric car from 1942. But this is not the limit. This is also an electric car from 1908. So for the kids who think that Tesla is a revolutionary design or concept or electric car, no way, it's already a century old. Probably the most interesting car that everyone has to see here at Le Mans Museum is this Chenard and Walker from 1923, and this is actually, well, as you can see, the Classement Première. It's the first car that won the race in the 24 hours of 1923, and especially the inside that amazes me the most, and you probably too. What do you mean safety features? Harnesses, roll cage, roll bar. Doesn't even have screen wipers. I think you can just, flip the window and go with it. Amazing that people were racing those things back then and actually weren't giving a fuck. And today, well, actually 2 days ago, we had to wait for 1 hour for safety car laps. because they couldn't start. And back then it was just, let's go. Ooh, you might injure yourself. Real men don't injure, real men die on a racetrack back then. And actually this baby probably still running, because how would you else explain the fact that it's losing motor oil? Piece of history which is still alive. Even if the cars are standing still doesn't mean they don't require any love and attention. But what's more amazing is probably this. That's a real Porsche. The 917. Jesus. I just can't stand here for hours and admiring every single curve of that little thing. No, not little, but simply breathtaking. Makes me speechless. The 917 is just a small piece inside a huge Porsche collection they have here at the Museum of Le Mans. So for example here, the GT1, priceless, amazing car constructed for the 50th anniversary of the brand of Porsche, and it has gained the 16th victory in 98, am I right? Yes, in 98. So only 20 years later, in 2015, they got their 17th victory, and yesterday, 18th victory, finally 18. Another interesting Porsche is this, I think 92, no, 94. But what's most interesting is it was driven by Yannick Dalma, who actually did this epic safety car drift 3 or 4 days ago. You probably all seen that with the Audi R8. Another awesome car. Doesn't need any introduction. I've been talking about it yesterday, that is the first car that has won on behalf of Japan, and so far also the last car, because unfortunately Toyota, which is over there, and I think this is also 94, yeah, like the Porsche, 94, just read this, suffered several years of bad luck at Le Mans, close to the finish, a faulty gearbox again cost him a victory in 94. Speaking of bad luck, Sven told me, oh wow, look at this. Yeah, but Sven told me Toyota will never win Le Mans.
I hope not.
You hope not?
I hope they will win.
You hope they will win. But so far, yes, so far they have only bad luck. But anyway, there are a lot of cars that I won't be able to cover in this single vlog, and you just have to come here to the Le Mans itself and see it for yourself. And that's also the reason why a lot of people who come to Nürburgring Museum tell me, like, hey, this museum is kind of not shit, but disappointing. But that's probably because they come from, well, here, and then they come to Nürburgring and they see, like, have you been to Nürburgring Museum?
No, never.
Well, we'll come in August, but
Okay.
it has, like, I don't know, 10 cars, maybe. Definitely on this area alone, it has already twice as much cars of Nürburgring Museum. So there, Nürburgring management, or Viktor Charoudin, who is now the new owner of the Nürburgring, please add some cars. Come on, Nürburgring has definitely just as much history. I cannot leave Le Mans without having tried French McDonald's, or actually in this case probably Le Mans McDonald's. And for those people who say that McDonald's tastes the same everywhere, no, you're not right. Although I would rather have lunch from your mom, but yeah, today it's impossible. What are you taking?
Chicken.
Not Corvette?
No, because it's crevette.
It's Corvette.
Crevette, not corvette.
Okay. Before starting my journey, it's a good idea to put some GPL, which is LPG, to the car. And unfortunately, it's a lot more expensive, 68 cents. And in Germany it's 48, I think. In Belgium it's 30 cents. So, being ripped off here in France, nice. So,
Goodbye, Misha.
goodbye. It was amazing. We did our emotional goodbyes inside because it's way too wet to stand here outside and do all this blah blah. Good, I'll see you in August.
Yeah, I hope.
I'm sure.
Yeah, no worries.
So I'll see you then. Oh,
Yeah. Thank you.
Good.
It was good to have you at home. So
Yeah, it was amazing to stay here.
and to
Feels like I have a new family in France. So. Cool. Yeah, I see you then,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, bye-bye.
So bye, Misha.
Right. There we go.
I love the sound of this car, definitely.
You don't need an M3 to love the sound of BMW. Good, see you.
Yeah, goodbye, Misha.
Right. So, according to the GPS, to Google Maps, I have 6.5 hours to go. I'm leaving 10 to 2, so we can see the... What's
And
that?
we're saying rev your car.
Oh, okay, let's do it. Okay, that's as much as she can take. 6.5 hours to go according to Google Maps. That means in about 2 hours I'll be entering Paris, which will be 4 o'clock. So that's a bit the start of the rush hour. So if I'm unlucky, it'll be way more than 6.5 hours. It was way more than 7 hours that was predicted last time that I came to Le Mans. I'm going to Holland now, by the way. +7 from now, that means 9 o'clock, which is still okay-ish. That gives me time to do some, I don't know, go to a restaurant of a friend of mine and maybe do some shisha lounge, because I'm Russian. All Russians love shisha. I hope, most importantly, I won't get any trouble with the police on the way here, because I have already, yeah, that would piss me off on such a rainy day, Monday. Other than that, the car should survive. I hope I'll have enough gas. I'll be making a refill stop in Belgium, because it's like more than twice cheaper than here in France, 68 cents. That's like a real rip-off. And he's still standing there. Bye-bye. Okay, really gotta get going. And actually, where are my CDs? I need Sarah Brightman to accompany me. It's such a mess in the car. But I need to find my CDs. Otherwise, I'm not going to listen to Sweet FM. It's way too grey Monday for a Sweet FM. There she is. All the CDs were hidden underneath the bag. Well, back to Nürburgring and back to 99 with Sarah Brightman. And there's still a CD inside, which is also the greatest dance hits from 1999, Russian dance hits. 18 euros. There you go. Kind machine. Dum-da-dum. Merci beaucoup et au revoir. Welcome in Paris, where I'm already in a traffic jam for almost an hour, and well, the time loss of the estimated time of arrival is not the only thing I need to worry about, because this car clearly doesn't like to stand still with no cooling wind. I hope we will manage it. The factory of sadness. Feels so good to be finally out after, I don't know what, 5 hours of driving already by now. 40 euro cents. That's okay. Woohoo!